A packed stadium crowd, gold records, a Grammy stage, then a quiet shot of Port Harcourt streets. He's been called the African giant. He's shared stages with Beyoncé, Ed Sheeran, and Stormzy, headlined arenas across 3 continents, and put a Guinness World Record next to his name. But before any of that, he was just a kid in Port Harcourt, Nigeria, obsessed with music that ran in his blood. This is the story of Damini Ebunoluwa Ogulu, the man the world knows as Burna Boy. Visual, old family photos or recreations. Map of Nigeria zooming into Port Harcourt, Rivers State. Burna Boy was born on July 2, 1991, in Port Harcourt, Rivers State, Nigeria. His mother, Bose Ogulu, worked as a language translator before she eventually became something far more important to his story, his manager. His father, Samuel Ogulu, worked in the welding industry, but the real musical bloodline came from his mother's side. His maternal grandfather was Benson Idenije, a respected Nigerian broadcaster and music critic who, decades earlier, had managed none other than Fela Kuti, the godfather of Afrobeat himself. Growing up surrounded by that kind of history, young Damini didn't just listen to music, he absorbed it. Afrobeat, highlife, hip-hop, dancehall, it all became part of his DNA before he ever picked up a mic. School building, London skyline, a bedroom studio setup with a laptop. He attended Corona Secondary School in Agbara, Ogun State, before moving to the UK to continue his studies. First media technology at the University of Sussex, then media communications and culture at Oxford Brookes University. But his heart wasn't fully in the classroom. While in the UK, he started teaching himself production using FL Studio, quietly building beats in his spare time. In 2010, he made the decision that would change everything. He dropped out and moved back to Nigeria. Back home, he interned at Rhythm 93.7 FM in Port Harcourt and joined a rap collective called DF Code, where he sharp skills under the stage name Shotgun. It was rough, grassroots work, freestyling, producing, learning the industry from the inside. 2012 Nigerian music scene footage, radio waveform graphics, album cover for LIFE. The turning point came in 2012 with a single called Like to Party. It exploded across Nigeria and introduced the country to his signature sound, something he'd eventually call Afrofusion, a blend of Afrobeat, dancehall, reggae, hip-hop, R&B, and Nigerian pop, all stitched together in a way nobody else was doing quite like him. In 2013, he dropped his debut album, LIFE, an abbreviation for Low Income for Life. It cemented him as one of the most exciting new voices out of Nigeria. But this wasn't an overnight viral moment. It was years of grinding, releasing music, and building a following one show at a time. Atlantic Records logo, album covers for Outside, African Giant, Twice as Tall, World Map with tour dates lighting up. The real leap came in 2017 when Burna Boy signed with Atlantic Records in the US and Warner Music Group internationally. That partnership launched his 3rd studio album, Outside, in 2018 and opened the door to a global audience that had never really had a Nigerian Afrofusion artist on this scale before. From there, the momentum never stopped. Album after album pushed him further onto the world stage, and he started linking up with some of the biggest names in music: Beyoncé, Ed Sheeran, Sam Smith, Stormzy, Georgia Smith, artists from completely different worlds, all wanting a piece of what he was building. By the early 2020s, he wasn't just a Nigerian star anymore. He was headlining arenas in London, filling stadiums in the US, and carrying the Afrobeats movement onto some of the biggest stages in the world. Visual, Grammy stage footage, trophy graphics, streaming chart numbers. The recognition followed. Burna Boy became a Grammy winner, and by 2026 had racked up 13 career Grammy nominations, numbers that put him among the most decorated African artists in music history. In 2023, he set a Guinness World Record for the most streamed Afrobeat song globally with Last Last, a track that became a global anthem almost overnight, and it hasn't slowed down. In 2026 alone, his collaboration Die Die with Shakira topped global charts, and he brought out a lineup of legends, including Shakira, Madonna, and Justin Bieber, during a colorful World Cup halftime performance that put Afrobeats front and center on one of the biggest stages on earth. Candid interview clips, family photos, philanthropic event footage. Despite the fame, the private jets, the sold-out tours, people close to the story say Burna Boy has stayed rooted in family. His mother, Bose, still manages his career today, and by most accounts, she's been the steady hand behind a lot of his biggest decisions.